Alright, so today is Wednesday the 19th. Got a load, hazmat load going from Houston, Texas to Greensboro, North Carolina. So we about to get ready to pull that. And yep. About to get ready to pull that, and I'm trying to get east so I can get some, you know, so I can really run. I've been sitting at home for a week. I got home on last Tuesday on the 11th, and today is the 19th, so I've been home for 8 days straight. Got the starter fixed on the 13th, which was last Thursday, and I just sat at home. Tried to find something Monday and Tuesday, but it really wasn't anything I was interested in, and everything was going to California and Utah and Washington and all that stuff. I would have went out there, but when I checked the loads coming from the West Coast, it was absolutely nothing coming from west back to east. So I'm not gonna make that mistake of going out west just for a quick change. So heading out east to North Carolina, we're gonna drop this load off Friday. Try to get it up Thursday if I can, but it's due Friday. And yeah, we're gonna run from there. It's a hazmat load, so yeah. Alright, here's the load. It's number 6 totes, weighs less than 15,000. I pushed them as far up as I could. Like I said, I'm on the way to North Carolina, so try to leave some open space for a potential load. You know, I might be able to LTL a load on the way up there. Might pick up some dropping off in Alabama or Mississippi, Louisiana, you never know. So I'm gonna stop out at truck stop and wait just to make sure I'm not over on my drives, but I'm pretty sure I'm good. 5 straps, 1 over each row, 1 to secure the back. We got the deck right here to secure this for forward movement, and then up here we got the totes to secure the rear movement, and we got the strap going around down here. I might just throw another strap up there. I mean, you know, if this does shift forward, it has a potential to tilt forward, being that the strap's so low, but I highly doubt it will, you know, since I got the strap right here. But like I said, I might put another one up there, just depending on how I feel. But right now this is good. Get me on down the road. And yep, that's what we about to do. Gotta put my placards on and I'm out of here. Alright, so I'm back at the house. I was loaded yesterday. Keyword, I was loaded yesterday. But some stuff happened, and I'll explain that later on. So I gotta get rolling right now. So yeah, funny story. Alright, so we out here at the port of Galveston. Get ready to pick up this oversized load. It's a crane section, the boom, 11 feet wide. I think I'm gonna be maxed out on height for Texas. I think Texas legal height is 14 feet, and I think that's where I'm gonna be sitting at. 14 high, 11 wide. I think it's 41 long, about 40,000 pounds. But yep, this is what we got going on right now. So, and this is going to it's going out to West Texas. For some reason I just can't escape Texas right now. I've been doing Houston to West Texas all month, seem like. But yeah, I turn camera on when we getting loaded. Alright, finally loaded. So what happened Wednesday, the hazmat load, I was supposed to take that to North Carolina, I believe. And I get to the shipper, I get loaded, you know, everything's cool, get my load strapped. And every time I pick up a hazmat load, I always take pictures of the load and the paperwork, and I send it in the Landstar so they can, you know, double check, because it's always good to have 2 or 3 or 10 million different eyes looking at stuff to make sure everything good. So I do that on every hazmat load. I took pictures of it, sent it in the Landstar, and got on the phone with them just to, hey, this is Justin, I just sent you some pictures. Everything good with the load? Did I miss anything? Landstar said each tote need to have a label on it and a placard. Now this is the first time Landstar ever told me that. You know, I've had situations where they told me to take the placards off the totes and leave the labels on. You know, it's like one of those situations where you call hazmat department and every different person you talk to will give you a different answer on what's right and what's wrong with the load. So I told the shipper, I was like, hey, my company said I need to put more placards on this load. I need a placard for each individual tote. And the shipper's like, nah, what you got going on right now is legal. There's nothing wrong with it. So I told Landstar, hey, they won't give me any more placards for this load, so what you want me to do? So I literally sat at the shipper from up there for some hours, you know, just waiting on them to sort it out. It got to the point where I was out the picture. I was a middleman communicating from the shipper to Landstar and back and forth. But it got to the point where Landstar and the shipper was just, you know, communicating directly. And everybody was calling me saying, hey, I got the rule book, I got the regulation book, yada yada yada. It says this, it said that. You don't need placards, you good to go. That's what the shipper was saying, but then Landstar was saying, you know, hey, you need placards on each individual tote. Now I had placards on my trailer, you know, front, back, side to side. But like I said, Landstar said each individual tote needed 2 placards, one on each side of the totes. So the shipper said, nah, man, we not give you any extra placard because the load is good and legal like it is. So basically, Landstar told me to unload it. So that messed up my run to the East Coast. I'm trying to get out of Texas. Everything in Houston going out west, either California, you know, all those places out there. There's no money out there for real, so trying to go east. That's why I see a lot of oversized loads over there, a lot of good paying stuff over there. That's where I'm trying to go, and that was my load over there, and it got cut short. So all that happened Wednesday on the 19th. So I unloaded that, came back home. Yeah, that's what happened with the North Carolina run. So hopefully next week I can find something that'll either take me up or east. Either way, I need to get up out of Texas. It's getting dry. So after leaving Galveston, I was like, I already know I'm gonna catch hell getting through Houston, man. It's already at 6:30, I think, when I left Galveston. 3:30. So it's already traffic in Houston. I already know. Man, I get up to Houston, traffic so thick. Cars lined up left and right. Man, I'm trying not to hit nobody's mirror. It was crazy, man. And then you got the idiots in Texas, man. I've been all over the country. It's like Texas is the worst when it comes to drivers, man. Four-wheelers, they all crazy. I mean, like, in this one situation, I was passing by this one car, and they was trying to hit me. They was literally trying to come over and hit me. But I ended up moving over a little bit and missing them. I mean, that was crazy. I just felt like that was real stupid of her to try to come over and hit my load like that. I guess it seen the guy that was in front of me, and there's no way you can't see me behind you. I got so many lights on my truck. You cannot see me in your, you can't not see me in your mirror, if that makes sense. Double negatives. You can't not see me in your mirror. I mean, I got so many lights coming down the road, man. And then the load in front of me, you know, you seen that load, and I mean, it's just no way you couldn't have seen me coming behind you like that. But yeah, Texas, man, I don't even know what to say about it. Dallas even worse. I think Dallas is the worst. Then Houston and San Antonio, okay. But I was pretty much following I was the last one to leave the port, and I ended up catching up to him before we left Houston. This was I think either on 610 or I-10, but we was pretty much in Houston in that same traffic. And me and him rode pretty much all the way to the receiver. We left at the same time, but I was the last one at the gate. He probably left 5 minutes before me. Well, yeah, 5 minutes before I left. All in all, though, I enjoyed this load. It was 11 feet 7 inches wide. This was my first load that was over height, over 13.6. It wasn't really over height, because in Texas you allow 14 high. So, but it was over 13.6, and I think when I measured it, it was like, when it was sitting on my trailer, it was sitting at around 13.11, a little bit over 13.11, not 14. It wasn't even up to 14, but you know, it was between 13.11 and 14. So, but yeah, it was pretty interesting, man. It was good to pull a load that was over 10 wide. The loads that's under 10 wide, man, I kind of look at them like baby loads. I mean, even though my load is a baby load, but you know, it's big to me since I haven't even been doing oversize for a year. So yeah, it was pretty cool. This crane, it was like maybe 20 trucks. This truck passing by right now, it's 12 axle, and it was hauling one of the tracks. It was 2 of those trucks hauling the tracks for this crane. I was asking the guy who was unloading me how much the crane weighed that we was delivering. He said 1,000 tons. So if you do the math, that's around 2 million pounds. It's a pretty big ass crane, man. Took a lot of trucks move pieces out here Eden, Texas. That's where we at now, Eden, Texas. This the base of the crane right here with the 2 tracks sitting beside it. Pretty massive. When I come around this foundation for this wind turbine, you'll be able to, my trailer is 51 feet. It's 8.6 wide, 51 feet long. And you can compare one of those tracks to my trailer, man. You can see right there, it's pretty massive. So yeah, it's a big crane, it's a pretty big crane. But yeah, I enjoyed this load, man. I can't wait to give me another oversized load. And like I said, it was my first time doing something over 13.6, so yeah, I enjoyed it. Hopefully next week we can get some going east and some interest.